Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will take you through an interesting game played between Magnus Carlsen against Alireza Firouza over the board tournament of Tata Steel's 2021. Magnus Carlsen with a white pieces opens d4, the queen's pawn game, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5, knight c3. Here, alireza Firouza has a plenty of ways to play the classical bishop b4 or bishop e7, even c5. Alireza Firouza prefers to play knight bd7 in this game, bishop g5, h6. Here, bishop captures on f6 or bishop to h4, both are fine. Magnus goes for bishop to h4, bishop e7, and here comes the first trade of the game, c takes d5. Here, knight takes d5 is better than e takes d5, just a 0.01 difference. Still, Alireza goes for the precise way, knight takes d5, opening up an attack to the h4 bishop. So Carlsen picks up the bishop first, bishop takes e7, again Firouza precisely captures with the queen. Here, Magnus doesn't like the fact after knight takes d5, pawn takes d5, the inability to push e4. So Magnus played e4 right here, knight takes c3, b takes c3, castles, bishop to d3, c5, challenging the center. Magnus castles, c takes d4, c takes d4, b6, encattling the light square bishop, a4, bishop b7, a5. Magnus, by pushing a4 and a5, managed to trade off this isolated pawn and got an active rook. Knight f6 with a double attack on e4, rook e8 defending, rook f d8, queen a1 using the flexibility of the position, queen c7, h3, a6, rook c5 attacking the queen. Firouza plays queen f4 with a triple attack on e4. Carlsen temporarily defends with rook e5, but after knight d7, he maneuvers the rook to a5. Now knight f6. Here they can simply repeat the position, or Carlsen can go queen b1, trying to hold the position, like something after rook k b8, threatening a discovered attack to the queen. So queen c2, rook c8, after this rook c5. This can hold the position without any loss of material for Magnus Carlsen. Magnus does know this, but he has calculated something else. Here, instead of queen b1, he sacrifices a pawn, just like modern engines, which sacrifices 1 or 2 pawns for activity. d5, e takes d5, not capturing the pawn, e4, attacks the knight, knight e4, finally queen d4, binding up everything, rook dc8, rook a1, a5, pushing the pass pawn, rook a b1, attacking the bishop, bishop c6, e6. Magnus sacrifices another pawn to free up the e5 square for his knight. F takes e6, knight e5, queen f6, f3, attacking the knight, knight g5, rook b6, once again attacking the bishop, bishop e8, queen e3, to put pressure on e6 after kicking this knight away. So a4, knight g4, attacking the queen, queen d8. It is a tricky move since we can't continue with our plan of h4, pushing back the knight and picking on e6, since black has d4, attacking the queen and removing the defender of the rook. There is no way to defend the rook, so Carlsen sacrificed the rook on e6. Knight takes e6, queen takes e6 with check. So bishop f7 blocking the check. Firouza's position started to collapse after another stunning sacrifice. Knight takes on h6. Pawn takes on h6, queen takes on h6. Not even with a check. Still, after queen c7, Firouza is already in a mating net with the queen, bishop and rook. And Magnus finishes the game with queen h7 check, king f8, queen h8 check, bishop g8, queen h6 check. Alireza Firouza resigned in this position. There are only two options. One blocking the check with queen, another moving the king up. If queen g7, queen d6 check, queen f7, queen e7 is mate. If king f7 in this position, then bishop g6 check, king has to move forward, king f6, bishop e8 check, king f5, a beautiful pawn checkmate, g4, since all the squares are covered by one or the other pieces. With this, we come to an end of the video. If any clarification, feel free to comment it right below. See you soon. Bye.